people of YouTube.
Hello and
She's
welcome
here.
to the Mystical Elf channel. I'm currently like a kid in a toy shop at the moment.
We got some new stuff.
Yeah. So if you turn the camera this way, I can prove.
Sorry guys.
Hi, sorry about this face. And I've got all the smoke coming up in front of me. I look like I'm in a really weird music
I don't put it
video.
there because I can't have it that near my face.
Stick it on the windowsill. There aren't many cats down here now.
There is many cats down here now.
Right. This is... I look like I was in a weird music video. It was not good. Right. I'm a kid in a toy shop. I'm loving this. We got some new stuff that weird people like me use. Now, we needed black candles. Black spell candles.
They're specially for spell candles.
We turned to the great source that is eBay. And we managed to get these. They are black magic spell candles for protection, but they're also for lots of other things as well, but it says protection on them. As with all candles, use with caution, don't leave them unattended. This is why we usually have to stay up half the night, because we're waiting for candles to burn down. So yeah, we've got black spell candles here.
But we ain't doing any spells at the moment though.
These are paraffin candles. These are not the beeswax candles that I love to use. They're actually paraffin ones, but you can use paraffin ones in a lot of spells. They're not huge, so they won't take they're not a 16-hour burn or anything like that. I think they're about a 4-hour burn, to be honest.
It doesn't say it on them.
It don't often.
They've got quite a good wick on them.
But what I love when you go to a proper witchy shop is you usually get a thank you note. Now, that wasn't a proper witchy shop. That was
eBay.
That was, I believe it was a shop on eBay, but they weren't proper witchy people.
Are you playing with your mouse?
Right, these are rose petals. You do use them in a lot of love spells and love jars and things like that. But the guy we got these from, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10 rating. Not only do they get it very, very quickly, I mean, these were estimated for what? The 19th of February or something. They were estimated for about the 19th. We ordered these on the 12th. I got them yesterday morning. So they were very, very quick. And the guy who does them, he does it all on his own. He's a one-man band. He's a very small business. And as you know, at this point in time, I'm trying to get as much from small businesses as possible, because a lot of people are going bust. And he's a one-man band. And these are really high-quality dried rose petals that are used in a lot of spells, mainly love spells, romance spells, attracting people in, and stuff like that. But they are
very... crumbs, but it doesn't matter.
They're very... Well, the crumbs don't really matter because you can still use those.
That's what I just said.
They are very high quality and they got here very, very fast.
No, it's quite a big bag considering.
Now, another thing that you use in a lot of love spells, attraction spells, etc., etc., are cinnamon sticks. Now, we did a spell with cinnamon sticks, but I don't think they were real cinnamon. There is another form of cinnamon, which is a form of bark. I think it's called cassia. I'm just checking my info.
We're not open yet.
No, I'm not doing that. Right. There is another form of cinnamon called cassia. And while it's still, if you use that in recipes, yeah, it tastes like cinnamon, it smells like cinnamon, works the same way as cinnamon, but when you use it in spells, it's not the same. And these are true Ceylon cinnamon sticks.
So they're real cinnamon?
They're real cinnamon, they're real McCoy. And they are, I mean, if you put them together with the cassia one, the cassia is darker. Yeah. And it's more, it looks more like bark, it does. But I think that the real cinnamon may actually work. Lovely this. Right, I've got these today as well.
What does that one smell like? I haven't smelled sweet vanilla.
Oh, it's lovely.
Ooh.
Yeah. I've got these. These are my incense. Now, we get through a lot of incense. And I mean a lot of incense. We burn incense when we're doing a video. We burn incense when we're doing a spell. We burn incense when we're doing a reading. Incense and candles, I think, are the biggest thing we go through in any working. And this is sweet vanilla, which is absolutely gorgeous. And in addition to that, we got romance, we got celestial, and we got midnight.
The reason being is because we got celestial, because the moon and the stars are my goddesses.
Yeah, and sweet vanilla, we burn vanilla a lot because that's just like that's just like nice to. It's a nice smell when you're doing spell workings, because quite often spells stink.
Yeah.
You know, be honest, they do. So we want something a bit more pleasant to smell.
You're right, baby.
Midnight, because as you know, midnight is the famous witching hour, and it was also the name of my familiar that I loved very much, but is no longer with us. And I like midnight and romance, because this one just, yeah, it works for love spells and that, but it smells gorgeous. That romance one, it's gorgeous. It really
I've
is.
got dopey familiar.
Then we got these candles now. Like I said about witches, and when you buy something from a company that specialises for witches, when you buy stuff from a company that specialises for witches, I mean, these come from a company called The Purple Spell, and you get a little thank you card.
That's what I was trying to do.
And these are red candles, again, for
10-inch
love spells.
red candles.
Yeah, 10 inches, because sometimes a spell will specify what size candle you need.
So that's...
And that, I mean, you can even use those as dinner candles. They're not advertised as witchy candles. They're actually advertised as dinner candles.
Oh, they were down on spell candles.
Were they?
Yeah.
But, again, they do the taper candles for dinner parties and stuff like that, so... And, I mean, you saw how they were packaged. I mean, come on. People don't package like that anymore, and it's a shame, because when you get something like that, you're like, you don't want to get this open. You know, well, I do anyway. Maybe that's just me. Goes the other way because you've got to cross it. It's just one of those things that I love. Yeah, right.
Well, you can't, there's not enough.
Yeah, there is. Only has tiny bulbs on. And I really love anything like that, so... And the packaging, to me, I mean, I know you shouldn't go by packaging, but with these, are kind of doing this. It's all natural. I mean, that is brown paper they're wrapped in. And okay, yeah, they're paraffin candles, but look at that.
You're just talking a load of crap now, just get on
No,
with it.
if you got that, wouldn't you like to get that through your door? Because I do. Now these
It's not for you.
are pretty amazing. I mean, these are my oils. I anoint candles with them. I do lots of weird stuff
What are you
with
doing,
these.
Nosy?
I also burn them sometimes just for the smell. This one is personal protection.
Nosy.
I'm covered in oil as it is.
Wow, okay, these... Oh, it's plastic on it.
Oh. Now, the lady actually blends these oils herself. And I like what she said actually. She usually uses fractionated coconut, argan, jojoba, apricot, or grapeseed. So she blends them and then puts them in a window box so as they're empowered
Ooh,
under moonlight.
That's very lemony. I think it's a jojoba oil.
That is very limited, but that's personal protection. And she puts them in a window box and puts them under the moon to empower them. And then she gets them before sunrise and then bottles them, labels them, keeps them in a cupboard until someone orders them. And then she sends them out. And I mean, look, that is a really pretty little bag. It's got stars and moons on it. And
Would have.
It's lovely. And I mean, that came with this letter that is like, it's not just a note saying, oh, thanks for buying my stuff. You got that side and that side, and she tells you how to anoint a candle properly for both bringing in and sending away. And I just thought that was really nice to do that.
That's why it's come to me now, though.
They don't come to me.
If I can get it open, it would
Now,
really
this
help.
is one of Kaylee's favourite oils. They always smell slightly different because they are a natural product. And as I say, no two witches do things the same way, so...
Oh.
You're not going to Come To Me oil by one company, it smells like one thing, and then buy Come To Me oil from another company, it's going to smell exactly the same because they're always slightly different.
Oh, it doesn't. It's very menthol, that one. You're not going.
Yeah,
what are
that's-
you meowing for?
That's more mentally than the others that we've had. We've had some that have smelled really, really gorgeous.
The thing is, if you're working on a love spell or you're working on getting a person, you wear it as perfume.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't wear that as perfume because it smells too. I smell like a menthol fag.
Well, yeah, but you use that one for your spells and you use the other one.
I don't want someone to try and
Because
smoke me.
they both come to me, so they're both the same. They both do the same thing. But like
That's
I say,
wonderful.
no two witches do everything the same. So
And these are very natural.
yeah, and I mean she's a small business. She's called
Come on.
witchcraftstore.co.uk, and
I just say something. Well, she didn't wrap it in plastic. It's just so awkward to get off. I know why she did it.
yeah,
They
because
leak.
they leak terribly. I mean, oils are one of the worst things for leaking. We have to keep ours in a box like this,
And they still fall over.
just so as they are more or less kept upright, and they still fall over and leak. They are a nightmare to keep upright, and they're a nightmare to stop from leaking. So, you know, we do have a bit of a issue. You're winning.
No. No. Every time I think I'm winning, I get a bit and it's like, no, I'm not going to move. No, you bitch. They know I say bitch, that's not swearing.
Yeah, I mean, most people, when they're trying to be cool and funky, they go, hi bitches, we go, hi witches.
No, you don't. You say I can't get this bloody oil open.
No, I've never said that. Oh, well, I usually just swear
I'll
at
cut myself open if I do it like that.
Yeah, don't cut yourself. You're going to drink the oil.
No.
Unfortunately, sometimes oils are sealed really, really well. I'll just move on to something else while she's trying to get these on. I'll let her. Oh, did you unseen it?
Kinda.
And this one is Home Protection,
Home protection didn't want me to get in there.
which is actually quite nice. It smells like them little mints.
It's another menthol one.
A lot of these are very mentally smelling.
Great Depression.
Yeah, that's the one I really needed.
Easy.
Age Depression, this one. That's sort of... I can't place that. I would kind of like a sassafras kind of scent to it.
She got a bit bothered with this now. She's just like, I'll just stick it on there any old way.
Uh.
Oh no, it's not. It's the oil's leaking out of this one.
Oh, what?
Pretty badly.
Oh, God, what is that one?
Cleansing.
Right, okay, my cleansing oil's leaking.
Pretty badly.
Yeah, it's got that sassafras smell to it. These are going to be stored up right anyway, so it should be okay.
Yeah, well, the Red Hot Lava. This is my one.
Yeah, she wanted this one, Red Hot Lava.
Who doesn't want a Red Hot Lava? I mean, come on.
Well, we all want Red Hot Lovers, but some of us can only get them with 3cc batteries.
Or rechargeable ones.
Or rechargeable ones. So, yeah, I mean, I am very into natural products, and these are all natural, and these are handmade, so.
Very, very citrusy.
Well, that'll wake you up in the morning, won't it?
So much Red Hot Lava there. Way!
Yeah, very, very citrusy, that one.
Let's go.
I mean, we've had a lot of different oils that are not completely different to these, but like I say, no witch spells the same as another. So when you do buy things like that,
Like what we're going to do in a minute is a card reading, and no two witches read cards the same.
no. Although the meanings are pretty much the same, you know, two witches do the same. I'm going to save that because that is beautiful.
You do that.
Mum,
you need to put that box somewhere.
Hang on, Mum's busy because Mum's still doing stuff. Also, another thing that we use for spells, rose water.
And the sea
Now,
salt glass over there.
I have had absolute murder trying to get rose water. Absolute hell. One time, the only time we could get it was Harrods.
And it was really easy to find it. And it was really cheap as well.
We went into our 24-hour shop. It was sitting there on the shelf.
They've got loads.
And I said, want it.
If you've got a happy shop, have a look in there because...
Yeah, because I can't read that, but I know that's
TRS. It's Asia's Finest Foods.
Asia's Finest Foods. You may find that in the World Food section of supermarkets as well. It's rose water. They use it to make Turkish Delight with, and it smells a lot like Turkish Delight. It's absolutely lovely. It's great for the skin. It's good for spells. And it was very reasonably priced. It was £1. It's off.
Well, I think it was 120.
I think it was 120. And that's a big bottle. There's quite a lot in there.
What is going on with these?
Quite a lot of spells in there and quite a lot of rubs around spots.
What did you do?
Nothing.
You did something.
I did nothing.
You did something here with these cards. I don't know what you did, but you did something.
We bought some new tarot cards.
Yeah, they're two that I don't need.
And one of the most popular tarot card makers are a company called Rider Waite. And they are one of the oldest. And when you see a tarot card reading...
Ronnie's been sick again.
When you see a tarot card reading done on TV and things like that, it's usually Rider Waite's they're using.
Don't be picking them up. You show them the box. I've laid them out there for a reason.
These are actually Smith Waite, which is kind of, they're the same sort of thing as Rider Waite. Only they're not as big and they're not as thick. But this is the Rider Waite box.
We have ordered some Rider Waites though.
That's the box they came in.
It doesn't, with tarot, it doesn't matter how many tarot cards you have. The more the better. We're working with 4 at the moment.
Well, what everyone seems to run away with the idea is that if you read cards, you're magic.
Oh, shh. sugar.
Not necessarily. The cards are a tool that help you focus your energy. And that's all they are. Nothing more, nothing less they are at all.
But I have to show you my cards. Okay, I got these because when you're a witch, you have tarot cards that call to you. My mum's has just got these. Hang on, what's on the bottom? Yeah, that's fine. She's got these ones, which are the Enchanted deck, which no one else has got. Yeah, look at
No,
that, the
really
original.
weird.
Then
Probably because they're old.
these ones, you can probably see why I have these ones. There's like cats, you've got wolves,
Owls, unicorns,
crows,
deers.
Another wolf. It's a stag deer. It's not a. It's a stag deer.
No, there's a couple of deers in there as well.
Oh, the horses.
Oh.
Stag. What else? Unicorn. So yeah, these are familiars. That one's so sweet. Oh, baby. These ones are hares as well. These ones are very strange, but they're my ones. They're my tarot cards that I got. But I haven't sorted out my altar yet, so I can't show you anything.
And oracle cards, angel oracle cards.
They're the angel oracle romance cards.
Yeah, well, these are used to tell you what's happening in your romantic life.
Yeah, they look like that on the back, and then they've got like things like let go, control issues, and things like
that. If you are to watch a reading, and tarot reading, on YouTube, often, very often, you will see these ones on the table.
Right, I'm going to tell you one thing. Bear with me because I'm new to this. And I'm working with 4 decks of cards. So, and my mum's working with her favourite.
Yeah, my weapon of choice.
So
the playing cards.
We're going to start off with these ones. This is just like you do a message for your main. We're doing a love reading right now because I have these romance.
Yes, and Valentine's Day is just gone.
Yeah, so it's a generic love reading. So it could resonate with any of you. It's probably going to be more focused on me, to be fair.
Please let us know in the comments because we'd love to know.
Yeah, but it'll probably resonate with me more than anyone else, to be honest, because I'm sitting here.
Well, you can comment, can't you?
Yeah, I can comment. Right, so this is just a generic love reading, but it's probably going to be me because my head is filled with crap at the moment. And you're not supposed to have anything in your mind, but I can't shift what's in my mind. And we're doing these is the main ones, then we're doing the clarification. Then we have clarification with the these ones, which is the Enchanted deck, and it's a fantasy deck. And then we're just going to clarify with these, and then we're going to clarify with the... So yeah, there's a lot of clarification, just to make sure we got it right. 7 card.
7 card spread. Well, I always do 7 anyway.
It's not a spread, is it? I'm not doing a spread. Right. Universe. Can I please have... Don't put them in my space.
Oh, yes.
Can I please have some cards for the generic love reading, please? Baby witch at work. Oh, well, they don't want to come out at all. Ah, hang on, they do. Woo! Interesting. Oh, very interesting. It's not that good, is it? No, interesting. That's not that good, is it? Oh, sorry, Gwen.
Ooh, touched me.
Get that away. This sometimes does take time. Oh, you want to come out, do you?
Come out, yeah. He wants to.
He would, he's the devil. Oh, that's 2. Okay, it's going to be an 8. That's good though. Right. But I'm still learning, so I'm Baby Witch. Baby Witch. Yeah, right. Okay, put it in there. Right, so first card is the world, which is that one. So that means that someone is taking a trip, or they want to see the world, or they're
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business. So you can actually talk.
The world is actually an unfinished business card.
I have written it down. It says, okay, bear with me because I am Baby Witch and I'm still learning. But we're doing generic reading here anyway. It's the world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Completing a cycle, new phase, positive completion, seeing more of the world and travel. That's that one. That's the world.
And sometimes it's unfinished business because the cycle hasn't quite finished.
Yeah.
So.
Then we've got V11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We're not very good with Roman numerals at the moment.
7 of Swords. He's up the right way, and that is deceit, betrayal, lying, cheating, and running away. He's a thief.
He's nicked the sword.
So now that could be you or the person that you're dealing with. And obviously, that could be what happened. That doesn't have to be like what's going to happen next. So, they're going to travel and see me then. They're going to do that. No. Okay. So they're going to travel. That we've got. Or they may have already travelled. We don't know. That may have already happened. It might be going to happen. I can't tell you that. That's why I need the clarification.
It doesn't mean that someone's going to nick a load of swords.
But it's betrayal and lying, and but usually
being a bit of a
people
boy
show
or
girl. People usually show signs before they do it.
Yeah.
Whether it's what they say or what they do, they always show signs before they do it. If you've noticed a change, that's probably going to happen.
Question it.
Yeah. And just be like, well, what's wrong with you? You're acting like
why are you acting weird?
Right, so then we've got this one, which I think I already know that one. Ha-ha! Which is the V, which is 5. Five. Competition, rivalry, and conflict. It's that.
Now this could be conflict that's going on because he nicked the swords.
But
or it could be...
This could be you, or it could be your partner. So your partner could have like a third person who's doing that to them.
It's all...
That's why I need to do the clarification with the other cards, because I'm just getting this standard message that I'm sending to you. And if you don't know, I'm going to have to clarify it for you. But if it's not happened yet, you're not going to know. So, you know. Then we have the Knight of Wands.
No, that's this fellow here.
I know. Yeah, Mummy's working on her.
And he's upside down.
This took me 2 days to write down all the cards and their meanings.
Because there's 78 of them in the deck.
Yeah, it killed me. Right, he's upside down. So if it was the right way up, it would mean action, adventure, and fearlessness. Because he's inverted, it means something different. It's anger, impulsiveness, and recklessness. Someone's going to do something stupid.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about that. If you're doing something impulse, it's stupid. I impulse buy all the time, and it's stuff I don't need.
And she ends up skinting at the end of the month and goes, why?
I have money at the moment, I'm good. But usually I'm like, oh dear, look, what have I done now? Oops. So, and yeah, I actually nearly died because I bought myself something that was quite expensive this month. My dress. It's nice though. But I have to wait until I've actually stuff open so I've got somewhere to wear it. But it's nice. It is nice. I'll wear it downtown shopping, I don't care. Right, when it warms up a bit. 4 of Swords. Now, I know what that is when it's upright. 4 of Swords, right?
Yeah.
Right, when it's up the right way, Mum, you're going to have to do this for me. You're going to have to translate up the right way, resting, retreating, taking time, calming, relax and sleep. It's completely the opposite.
Me time. But it's not, he or she is not resting. They're not relaxing. They're not retreating. They're being quite vocal in the fact that they are uncomfortable and they want to bust loose, basically.
Yeah. I want to
Um,
bust a move.
instead of being quiet and sleeping and
Resting and relaxing.
resting and relaxing, they're not. They're sort
But
of
they might want to do that, but they can't get the sort of mode they want to be in to do that. Something's blocking them from doing that, and I think that might be that one.
yeah.
So next we have the devil. Everyone's scared of the devil.
Yeah. Okay. That's all I can show you because there are people with pieces out.
Yes, there are people with pieces out. Right. This, Mum, you're going to have to do it again because it's upside down. Ready? So up the right way is toxic greed, obsession, guilt, breaking free, be honest with yourself, being chained down.
But if it's upside down, then that's temptation. Kidding yourself.
No, it's not.
You just said it's.
No, it's right. Toxic, so it means that the air is clear.
Yeah, they're not. You haven't got any nasty little people drinking
Greed.
poison in you. You're not greedy. You don't want anything.
Obsession.
You're not obsessive. You don't really care.
Guilt. You don't
What
good.
have I got to be guilty about?
Breaking free.
I'm staying here.
Yeah. Be honest with yourself. So you'd
I'm
be
kidding myself.
yeah, lying to yourself and being chained down. How
I'm
can you be
free.
breaking free and being chained down?
It's sort of like it's like a mind
So like
thing,
you're
isn't it?
staying there, but you're free to.
Because the devil,
roam.
what you got to remember, the devil is temptation. So, the devil card is when it's upside down, it's gonna tie up in knots the meanings, just because it's there. It's
No, wait.
It's the happy place.
It's my happy place. This is my happy place. This is the Ten of Cups.
Showing the card clearly, you're just waving it around.
That.
It's the happy place.
That is 10. Inner happiness, fulfillment, and dreams coming true. Who doesn't want that? And that is the right way up. That is what it means. The Chariot. Now you're going to have to put this together in a minute and make up a story. It is like a story. That's what I said, the story. The Chariot. Moving forward, travel and stability.
Right.
So there's a lot of travel there.
So, Okefenokee, we'll say is a man. Okefenokee
But
is a man.
tarot cards are genderless, remember that.
Yeah, but I'm just doing this because
You're female.
Okefenokee is a man. And he's sitting there and he's like, yeah, I think I want to go right. I want to go away. I want to have a look around. And this is getting to be a bit of a rut. I need something new.
He's been listening to Lenny Kravitz and he wants to get away.
But people have noticed that something is up with Okefenokee.
He's been a naughty boy.
Okefenokee had done something in Nanny Og's bread. Okefenokee did. And Okefenokee was feeling a bit guilty about it.
Don't actually mean that kind of story.
Okefenokee felt a bit guilty because he nicked Nanny Og's bread, and that was one of the reasons why he wanted to close that cycle of his life and stop being a tea leaf and start being nice.
And go away. And get away from it all.
But people in the village had heard about Okefenokee nicking the bread. And they weren't happy about it, so they said, "You think you're going to?"
This is really confusing, seeing as it's a love reading and you're just telling a weird story.
I'm getting to it.
Yeah, sure you are.
You think you're going away after nicking the bread? You ain't going nowhere, pal. And they started to shout at him, and there was big arguments going on. However, I forgot what night it was, man.
This is because you're doing some weird
We're getting
story.
there.
I don't know if I should tell you. You're being a bit weird.
I know what I'm doing.
What do you do? Because I don't. Anger, impulsiveness, and recklessness.
So Okefenokee was a bit annoyed because all these people were fighting with him, and he thought, "Look, this is ridiculous because I've got to get away. I've got my ex-girlfriend Flo on the other island. I want to go and see her, and this is where I want to get away. But I've got these people fighting and telling me I can't do this. I'm going anyway." So he was reckless because he decided to go. And he was restless. He just wanted to... He was restless. He just wanted to get going, go and see his lady love on the other island, Flo, Okefenokee's girlfriend, who he'd been with before. And for some unknown reason, his cat didn't like her, so he dumped her. And he... Just bear with me, he'll come to go. And he decided to go and see Flo. So...
I'm really sorry about her. She's
Yes.
gone into one.
Do you want to hear this story or not?
Not particularly. Go on, carry on.
So Okefenokee, he's sitting there and he's going, really should go and see Flo. But, you know, he was having doubts, he was feeling chained down. Basically, he wanted to go around and break stuff, but grown-ups don't do that.
You're not chained down, you're free with that one. It's upside down.
He's free, but his mind is chained. Get into it, will you stop it? Because he can't rest, he's restless, he's like, But he... So anyway, he gets on a boat and he says, "Right, bugger you lot, bye bitches," and off he goes. And he got to his happy place. And him and Flo were reunited. They were. Him and Flo were reunited, they got their happy ending. But, what's happening?
Moving forward.
But
Basically moving, travelling.
he realised that they could now move forward with their relationship and go on holiday.
No, Mum. Right, basically, that, I don't know what that was. Right.
Okefenokee and the stolen bread.
The world card means that you can go travel.
He did.
No, Mum, that was stupid. This is confusing people. Right.
Clear to
So
me.
you can go and travel. So someone's obviously going to be travelling. It could be you, it could be your partner, or whatever's going on there. There will be some sort of upheaval, betrayal, evilness going on. But I'm not sure whether that's already happened or if it's going to happen. There will be a clash. Could be with you, could be with them, could be the pair of you. So, yeah, this is not actually a great reading.
I thought Mum was brilliant.
What does this mean? The Knight of Wands. Yeah, hang on, sorry. Got a stupid story in my head now.
It's a good story. Ellie, you wanted a story, one of my stories, you've got one.
Anger, impulsive, and recklessness. Someone's going to realise that something's happened here and it's made them angry and they're going to do something impulsive and reckless.
Damn good mob was Okefenokee stole the bread.
Someone is restless about this house. Can you go and sort that out before I kill one of the cats? That was great.
You deal with her.
I can't deal with her, I'm on camera.
I don't know what she's done.
Went for smudge, clearly. Right. So whoever this is restless.
What did you bloody do?
And went for smudge.
You are causing too many problems, madam.
They're restless and they're agitated and they just can't, rest or relax or anything. They're free to move, but they want to stay where they are. There's no toxic energy or anything around them, but they just feel they want to stay grounded at the moment, I guess. They probably feel maybe not happy, but like sort of content where they are.
It's stuck in a rut, basically.
Yeah, something's going to happen and they're going to get their happy, or you're going to get your happy. Someone's going to get their happy. Maybe it could be someone leaving you alone because they've been bugging you or stalking you, or maybe, you know, they're going to get in touch with you, which is what makes you happy because you've not heard from them. Maybe you're going to find someone that you didn't know existed. Who knows? But you're going to get your happy. And then the Chariot, you're going to go off together and do whatever and live your lives and travel and possibly move in together and make a life.
Well, I came up with there is travel involved and there is going off somewhere, but the upheaval is 2 people have been talking poo-poo about you. So, Okefenokee
Oh, God.
had 2 people talking poo-poo about him, and he wanted to get away. So, it does make sense if you look at it. He wanted to go back to Flow, but there was 2 village people who took.
Village people were in it now.
YMCA, and they were like, they were saying bad things.
Well, the village people are turned up now. Now it's just taking a turn for weirdness. It was
Yeah.
weird anyway, but it's even
A little
weirder.
red Indian, you know, construction worker, a cycle cop.
Right. This is like clarification, the first part of clarification on this. It may not tell you when it's going to happen. It's just clarifying what I've already said, basically. So it's just like, yeah, you were right, or no, you were wrong. What are you doing, you silly cow? So
Do you want me to move these?
no, I need them there.
Oh, you're going on top,
Yes,
right.
I'm going on top.
You're going further up the hole.
Hold on to me again. Can I please get some clar?
That was them.
Okay, universe, can I please? Oh, they're just popping up tonight. Whoever this is has got mad energy. Okay. Universe, can I have some clarification on these cards, please? Please. Message of these cards. Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Said thank you. Right, so we've got the Queen of Wands over the world. So the world was travel, going away, living your life, being who you are, yada yada yada. And we have Queen of Swords. Oh no, you don't want this on top of the world. So the world is your free to go places and stuff. You ain't gonna believe this. Decision cuts out people that don't serve her, and cuts out things and people that don't serve her. So basically someone's going to annoy you, and they may be quite close to you or be a person that you know really well, and they've done something to pee you off, and you're going to come out and you're going to make a decision.
Well, that could be good because that means that you could be cutting out somebody.
It might not be a person, might be a situation.
Yeah, it could be somebody or something that you may have really wanted this round magnetic bed.
But that might be the reason that is happening.
But the round magnetic bed has lost all attraction. It doesn't serve you anymore, so you want out, and you're going to ignore that. And
But
just
that
go
could
anywhere.
be the reason why you're going to go on this trip. Right, the Three of Wands. I think it's a pretty good card, and that is on top of the Thief. Looking ahead, expansion and rapid growth.
Well, that's obviously the thief is looking ahead because he wants to get the hell out of Dodge, basically. So he's
So
Okefenokee wants out.
the reason why the trip could be happening is because of the
conflict.
between you or them and something or someone, and they've got decisions they need to make.
That should be trial, isn't it? That's where he nicked the bread.
He's done something to upset someone or something, and or even you, and now he's like, what was that one?
He upset the villagers because he nicked the bread.
No, be serious,
I
right?
am.
He done something to you or someone else,
Yeah.
or something, and it's peed a load of people off. And now he's like, oh, I need to look ahead and expand and get out of here. So you could meet this person. You may not have met them already, and you might think, oh, they're lovely.
But look into they might have nicked the bread off the man.
King of Swords. King of Swords is upside down.
Excuse me.
We've got some twisting to do. Not afraid, blunt, don't care what people think. Does care what people think. They are afraid. And they're sort of like questioning what they're saying. That could be the thief. But that's on top of the conflict. Maybe that's why the conflict started. He's like, oh, I don't like what you're saying to me. And they're like, what?
Yeah, so what? I'm going to chin you.
Yeah.
And then his mates get involved, and
It's not making any sense to me
well,
at all.
you know it, there's a whole village having a punch up.
A loaf of bloody bread. Right?
One of our relatives got sent to Australia for it.
King of Wands. Big picture, leader, overwhelming challenges. And that's on top of the angry, reckless one. Maybe he's had challenges and that's why he's feeling angry and reckless, but you've got to kind of incorporate all of these in together, Mother. Not a story. Tell it like it is.
Well, I am. You know, I mean, we've still got Okefenokee with the bread. But you're seeing why Okefenokee nicked the bread now. Because you've got the world, which is your own result. You know, you're travelling and all that. And then you've got the one on top just saying, stay where you are. Like, yeah.
No, it wasn't so we are, it's decisions.
Oh, you've got to make a decision.
And hang on, it's not just decisions. Wait a minute. Cuts out people that don't serve her. Cuts out people that
Yeah,
don't serve her.
so basically he wants to go and see the world. And he had a magnetic bed, and he didn't like the magnetic bed anymore, and because it didn't serve him anymore, it wasn't suiting his purpose, and he didn't want it anymore. That's another reason why he wanted to get away from it all and just go and do what he wanted to do, and like have a life without a magnetic bed in it. But bearing on what you said on this card here, look what one you've got there.
Yeah, but that's after this.
Anyway, so he's putting all his money to one side because he wants to travel. So he nicks a loaf of bread. Because he can't eat.
It's not nicking something.
No, but I'm just using that as an analogy because he's nicking something.
But he's not actually stealing anything.
It's deceit. He's basically telling lies.
Yeah.
Lies, because he said he didn't.
And then it's the expansion and everything. So how does that coincide with...
Well, he's... It's very hard to put this. Right. You want to go. And you want to go. And maybe that's... You want to go because there are people you're cutting out who don't serve you any longer.
Yeah, but that's still back to that.
So you just want to get away from them. Moving on to this one. There is a deceit and a betrayal that you've done somewhere, or something has happened. There's been some kind of thing where you've been away.
Maybe not you. Could
Maybe
have been
not you. It could have been them. But someone's been naughty somewhere along the line, and maybe they are trying to make their way back to you, travel to you to
put
try
right
and
what happened.
put right what happened. And then what's the one on top of that?
That's the upheaval.
No, I'm talking about this one here.
Oh, the wands. That's the 3 of wands. 3 of wands. 3 of wands. Looking ahead, expansion after growth.
Yeah, so he's done something. He wants to try and make that right. So he's looking ahead. I keep saying hey. They're looking ahead. because they want to get out of this situation. They want to get away from the... They know they've done something wrong. They want to try and put that right because they're trying to start a new beginning to do the world and their completion and their...
Could be you.
Could be you. Could be either of you. Could be anyone in the family even.
Right, then you've got the conflict.
And then they're like, what? You're not going. You're not... That's the end of it. You're not going. Who do you think you are? You've done all this. You've caused all this hassle with them.
You think that you're going to just get your
You
life
think
back
they'll
in
just
order.
go walk off and sort it out? Huh? No.
So then the King of Swords popped his head up and he said that you're scared and you care what people think
And then
and you're
Yeah, one-
questioning everything.
I know, I know, you know, I don't care what people think. They can look at me if they want, I don't care. Well, people are looking at you and they are judging you. And unfortunately, you're going to get that wherever you go.
King of Wands on top of that one keeps on that anger, recklessness, impulsiveness. Remember that.
Well, I guess if you've had this conflict and someone, you know, I don't care what people think, I'm apathetic, and then they're going, you do care what people think, you're not, then you would be a bit angry and just want to
Ah.
run in, log into
Then
it.
he sees the big picture. And he's a leader. And he's got overwhelming challenges.
So he's looking at all this, the arguments, the fact that he wants to get out of Dodge. No, he's looking at all of this and he's thinking about it. And he's like, the big picture is if I go and see Flo, I'm away from all this crap that's happened here. And I'm also away from Fred Flintstone, who's just turned around and said to me, you know, I do care what people think. Oh, you're not going because you think you can live a life without consequence. Well, I'm gonna.
We're not done yet, by the way. We've still got a line and
And,
2 cards.
you know, it's just like, now, Okefenokey's thinking, well, you know, I could go. I could still go. I'm a bit annoyed that of all that's happened, but I really should go and make my peace with
Right,
Flo.
can we cut this story
Yeah.
short because I've got more cards to read. Right. Then we've got the restlessness and the chariot. But the chariot is upside down. So he's restless, he can't relax, he can't get his head down, he can't sleep. Something's bugging him. So you're not moving forward, you're stuck, you're not travelling, your stability is not there. You're not stable. Because you're restless.
Because he's restless because he wants to go to Flo and he can't. Maybe he hasn't got enough. Maybe the finances not there. Maybe the timing's just not quite right. Maybe there's a coronavirus going on where he is. So, you know, he can't. He's sort of stuck where he is, Okefenokey, and he's not very happy.
Right, then you've got the Knight of Pentacles on top of the Devil. So remember, the Devil was non-toxic. Everything is great and perfect, pretty much. But you got the Knight of Pentacles.
Everything's great and perfect, but you are in a rut.
Laziness, obsessiveness, work without reward.
Yeah, so, you know, everything's great and perfect, but then
Your
your
own
own
barriers.
mind, your own barriers, you're lazy. You feel like you're working and working and working, nothing, you're not getting anything for it. Basically, how you feel in lockdown.
So it's that's connected to that one because he can't sleep, he's restless, so he's lazy because he can't get his energy up to do the stuff that he needs to do. So he's not going anywhere. Although everything is perfect and everything's in place, he can't do anything about it.
Poor Okefenokey.
Then you've got your happy place. It's like something happens and it shifts and everything's great and everything's perfect and you're with the person that you want to be with and you're happy, and what is that like? So, strength is on top of that, and that is abundance, adapting strength, and taming fears.
So again, that's all positive stuff on top of the happy place. So he went to Flo, and he got his abundance, you know, abundance doesn't have to be material. It doesn't mean that you've got money and food coming in. That can be an abundance of feelings that you are happy, that you are content.
That you've got your person.
He got his contentment because he got to his flow.
His person.
What is okay for no
That means that if you are, because this is a love reading. It's not a very good one by the things that's going on here, but it is a love reading. You are going to get your happy ending. It might take time, but it's coming. I don't know when it's coming. I'm not being told that, but it's coming. And this is usually a 2-month reading. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 2 months. It did happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen in 2 months, but, you know, it's working towards
I
that.
usually read for 6, but Katie reads for 10.
Right, so you've got the Chariot, which is moving forward because that one's the right way up. And then you've got your Justice card, which is Libra energy.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Chariot is they want to go on holiday.
Right, okay. Where's Justice? Who's Justice? Right, legal matters, karma, balance, cutting out negativity.
So, Okefenokee and Flo.
So all of this crap that's happened before, gone.
And Okefenokee and his missus are going on holiday, and they go have a nice time. But then, dun dun dun, you got in trouble. What did you do in that other in that other village? And he's like,
but it could be, like I said, it could be you, but it could be your partner.
It could be, but it's like, oh crap, I did do that. And Flo went, well, actually, I kissed Fred Flintstone and everyone saw it. Sorry.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does, because something crops up.
Karma, balance, and cutting out negativity.
Yeah,
so all of this that's happened is gone.
Yeah, but the negativity is starting up about Flo kissing Fred Flintstone. So they decide to go on holiday anyway, because the Justice card is there, which is cutting out negativity and just ignoring it. You know, all of that.
You get your karma.
You get your karma. And karma can always come and bite you in the bum.
Right, Temperance. These are 2 that came out on their own anyway. Temperance. There it is. Go with the flow. Patience. Work on yourself. Heal yourself and focus on yourself. That's your self card.
Yeah.
Just chill. Okay. Clear your mind. Don't worry about this coming.
Time.
Just
if you can.
Face packs are great. Foot packs are great.
Or even if you've got kids running around you, find a high place and burn a scented candle or some incense and just try and find a higher level and only intervene if they're killing each other, destroying the house, or hurting something.
When you're in bed, this might work for you, Deanne, I'm not sure because I don't know your sleeping arrangements, but when you're in bed, lay there, just close your eyes, put on like an eye mask, a cooling eye mask, and just drift and think about nothing. Put on some music.
I can't do that or I think about nothing. I've always got something going through my mind.
Yeah, well, you have to try and think about nothing and just, or think about something happy. You can do that.
Yeah, I can do that.
And just listen to some music. Let the music carry you away. And just chill. That's what you need to do. That's what Temperance is saying to do. Take out some me time, chill, calm. And you know.
You're just not calm down.
Yeah, that's Sandy's fault. Thank you, boy. Supposed to be helping me reading. No.
And then we've got
Aquarius energy.
the full cup. Now, obviously, Justice is Libra.
Carefree, new energy, naive, jump first, think last.
Yeah. Now, I like the full. I quite like the full.
It's Aquarius.
Yeah, I quite like this guy.
That's me.
He's very immature, and he's very green, and he don't really know what he's doing. He's got this heavy pack on his back, and he's got these little things that are like his conscience telling him to do this, that, and the other. He's like a 5-year-old who's been let loose.
Yeah, he's not.
He's just gonna blindly go. Doesn't really care. He's got his stuff. He's off. That's it. I'm leaving home, but I can't cross the road on my own, sort of thing.
I did that. But that's the full. I'm just going to clarify it one more time with these, and I'm going to do
I'm
the
really
goddess
naff at
cards.
reading those, so this you're on your own with this one. But these ones,
I'll tell you what it means.
basically, this one is, again, you've got the king and queen now. If you get to your happy place, you get your 10 of cups, you get your ace. It's just making that decision. It's just getting that drive to go to that happy place. And if you are blocked by factors such as coronavirus, financial restraints, or something like that, it's just basically
Work
saying,
a way to do it.
find a way. There is always a way. There is always a solution. May not be the easiest solution. May take longer than you're actually planning to invest on it. But if it's worth doing it, it's worth taking the time to get the money together, or the drive together, or the inclination, or the guts to go and do it.
Again, I think someone's talking to me. Yeah, just do it when I'm doing a video, didn't you?
Mm.
Someone's trying to talk to me and I can't hear them.
If she can't hear you, either come to me, I'll give her an image. You can give her an image if you wish.
I'm getting nothing, they're just yelling at me.
Stop yelling at her and yell at me instead.
Right. Yes, I have to do this in order to channel to get messages. It's a bit pain, but yeah. My mum has to deal with that part because I can't. Right, I don't even... Do they know who I'm doing this for or anything?
Who?
The person who just tried yelling at me.
Probably not.
Okay, that's great. Right, so these are another clarification cards. These are my familiar cards. Look.
I can't believe someone just disturbed you telling the football scores.
Cheers, Frank. Okay, that's not going to happen. That was, I don't know what that was, but don't do that again. Universe, can you please clarify these cards, not by throwing cards at me? Thank you. It's too many, come on now. One at a time, please, Universe. I just need to clarify these cards, please. It doesn't want to work. Is it your sparrow in the tree? Hello, little sparrow. Ah, it's coming up to spring, isn't it?
Yeah, we've got to do that garden before
Trying to
spring
find
hits.
their mates. I know how you feel. I'm looking to. Your cue is not going well for me, huh?
I'll do that.
It's too many. No, it's two on the tree. You don't actually have to look when you're shuffling. But okay. Again, it's upside down. This is just a very strange reading. Clarification for these cards, please. I don't want to do it. Am I going to have to pull them? Oh, that's not what you want, is it? It's upside down.
I don't see that as a really bad card.
Everyone else does.
Oh. Maybe I'm just optimistic.
Whoosh. This is turning out to be a very weird reading. Okay. I need the Hanged Man. That's, ooh. 3 more cards. Universe, I need 3 more cards, please. Hold it.
I'm holding it. Thank you.
Why are you turned the wrong way? Why are you two turned the wrong way? Door is still closed. Andy, what are you trying to tell me, boy?
I'm hungry. Feed me.
Probably. Don't know though. Why doesn't he just stick his head up when I'm doing a reading? Thank you. Right. Okay. This is fun. Right, we've got strength on top of the world and the Queen of Swords. Strength. I need some of that. Abundance, adapting strength, and taming fears.
So you got the world, which is travel. Then you've got this one that's going to cut out anything that doesn't serve them. And then on top of that, you've got saying that it's all got to be all right, basically, because you've got your abundance and your strength of will to go.
Queen of Swords on top of the Thief and the Three of Wands. Queen of Swords. Decision cuts out people that don't serve her. So the people that were blaming you or your partner, who did it, whatever, they're going to be cut out.
Yeah, you just say stuff you, basically.
It doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter to them.
Because at the end of the day,
or you.
You're leaving. They're getting rid of you, which is what they want. You're going, which is what you want. So you're cutting out people that don't serve you and don't
The
serve
conflict. What was the King of Swords? The big. No, it wasn't the big picture. That was that one. Hang on. The being afraid and caring what people think.
So you've got
the devil is on top of that.
You've got conflict and you've got fighting and you've got you care what people are thinking of you now. You're afraid and you're all self-conscious.
The devil is upside down.
So you feel free.
No toxic people.
And there's no toxic people. So you've cut them out. So there are no toxic people around you.
You're being honest with
yourself. You've got this feeling of freedom and you can be honest. And you can say, yeah, I think the bread, but I had a bloody good job, bloody good reason for doing it.
And you've got the recklessness and impulsiveness. And the King of Wands is bugger. He's bugger, that's what he is. He's bugger. Wands. Swords. Ah! King of. Where is he? Where is he? King. Yeah, big picture, leader, overwhelming challenges. So you've had all the challenges, but you're free now. But then you've got like, you're angry and you're reckless.
So
but you're overcoming everything else.
You might go and take a Ryanair flight when there's one just as cheap, but you're reckless, you don't care.
So the Knave of Wands. Knave of Wands.
I don't like independence.
I don't know, hang on. I'm looking for it. Knave of Wands. The Knave. Exploration, excitement and freedom. After all the crap, you're fine.
Which again does indicate travel. Because exploration, freedom, off you go.
So after you've been restless and not going anywhere, you got the Tower. It's upside down. So the Tower, the right way up, this is where you've got to do a little bit of woody woody woo. The Tower, where is it? What number are you? 2 ones quite nicely in there. There it is. The universe demolishing something, a warning, a shake-up.
So,
but it's upside down.
You can have what they call a tower moment, which is like a milestone.
It's raining.
Nice. It's like a milestone. This could be getting married, having a baby, settling down, buying a house. Anything that is like a big thing to you. Now, the Tower is usually destruction. I never see it as destruction, and it is upside down, so it's definitely not destruction. This is rebuilding. This is
someone coming back to you.
Someone coming back to you. As I say, they're stuck. They can't actually move anywhere at the moment. The coronavirus has hit this enchanted town where Okefenokee lives, but the Tower moment.
She's not going to let that go.
The Tower moment is hit his Tower moment. He wants to go back to float. He wants to rebuild and pick up where they left off.
So the universe isn't demolishing anything, it's fixing something. There's no warning. And there's no shake up. Everything's calm. Everything in your water's cool. Ten of Swords. Right, so after the Devil and the Knight of Pentacles.
Knight of Pentacles.
The Knight of Pentacles is just like total Stevie T link. Right, so let's do that again. After the Devil upside down, not that one, this one, the nudie one, and the Knight of Pentacles. I can show you that one because it's not nudie. That's why I just flashed up the Devil, because it's disgusting. You have the Ten of Swords. What was the Knight of Pentacles though? I can't bloody remember. Knight of Pentacles was laziness, obsessiveness, and work without the rule.
Yeah.
That was that. And then you got the Ten of Swords, which is unfortunately upside down, which is not great. Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords, Ten of Swords. Okay, actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad because it's upside down. So, because hurtful truth, and ending of a cycle is so it's the beginning of a cycle, and it doesn't hurt. So you're gonna the lies.
Yeah, because it's going back to flow.
It could be lies, but it could not be. But you're gonna get the beginning of a new cycle. So that could be a new love, an ex coming back. This is a love reading, bear that in mind. So it could be, you know. Right, so this one we've got the happy ending, the strength that you need to have your happy ending. And, oh no. No. Why did that have to come out on top? Did you see what that is?
No.
It's the Hanged Man. This is not death. The Hanged Man. Right, okay. A new perspective, looking at things in a different way. So, you got your happiness, you got your happy ending, everything's great, everything in the garden's rosy. Woohoo! You got your strength. But then you're going to start seeing things in a different view.
That doesn't necessarily mean...
It might not, it might. Just be careful.
Is that the right one?
Yeah.
That could just be a pause.
Just be careful though.
Mm.
Just watch what you're doing. Right, and after the Chariot, you've gone on your holiday, you're away with your man or woman. You've got your Justice, so you've got your Karma. Then you've got the Five of Cups. Negativity, sadness and grief. Oh God.
So...
And it's up the right way. That is that exactly.
So, if we're going back to Okefenokee, remember, Flo kissed Fred Flintstone, and he heard about it, and he was a bit upset about this, because Karma bit her in the bum, but he was a bit upset because he thought, well, she betrayed me. She kissed Fred Flintstone.
But can I just say something? Anything that happens, you can work through. You can.
You can, and you do what grown-ups do, and you sit down and you talk about it, and you talk about why you felt that way and why you did what you did.
It hurts, it does hurt, and it's hard to do it, but you just need to bring it out into the open and talk about it. This is me saying that. It's anything can be worked on. You just need to take the time to do it. It's me saying that. Yeah. My eye makeup has gone all mental. Look at that. Yeah.
Anyway, why is this Queen of Wands over here?
Oh, hang on. Let me just because it's just smudged completely. Oh, to look good for my fishes. Are they not fishes?
They're not fishes.
Elves.
They're elves.
Sorry, elves.
The fishes on the other channel. The elves on this.
What are you doing? Oh, sorry. She's got a mouse, but it's not even a. What is
She's
that?
not Mickey Mouse.
What is that?
Well, it was a mouse.
On a spring. Was it just fur?
Yeah.
Oh, you weirdo. Right, so after the Temperance, which is yourself, after you've taken some time out for yourself, you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, you know what the Queen of Wands was because we had it before, but I can't remember what it was. So, it was Queen of Swords, wasn't it? We didn't have the Queen of Wands. Ah.
One of them is the pure kindness card.
Compassion, calm, and comfort.
Yeah, that's right. Right, so...
She's the right way up. She's so pretty.
He had to take some time
Beautiful.
out after he found out that Flo kissed Fred Flintstone. And he just wanted some time to himself to think about it and just to come to terms with it. And he thought, well, maybe she had reason to kiss Flintstone. I wasn't about. So why am I getting all annoyed at her when I can actually go and give her a cuddle? And this is what I came back for, not to argue with her because she kissed Fred Flintstone months ago. So maybe we can talk about it and work it out.
And you got on top of the Fool, the Hermit, and I think these two go really well together. I don't know why, I just do.
That's Hermit in reverse.
Yeah, but I okay, when it's the right way up, I think it goes really well with the Fool. So you've got the Hermit, and it's upside down, so it's the opposite of what I'm going to read, which is not here. Oh, where are you, Hermit? Hermit, there it is. Hiding, breathing, trying to see things clearer, thinking time, trying to find yourself in time alone. You don't want time alone. You want to socialise. You don't want to be by yourself. You don't want to hide away. You want to be out there in the open.
Yeah, because Fred Flintstone, Urkel thinks that if he hides away after what happened with Flo, it's going to make them look worse than they were. So they're going to go out and they're going to live it up and they're going to go to a few raves.
Metal clubs, Mum, metal clubs.
And on this one here, there is going to be a lot of poo-poo. And then the happy place. And then the really happy place. And then two people are going to start tongues are wagging.
This happens.
Or this could be a change and somebody's growing up. It's not likely, but possible.
I know where that's coming from.
And then that's going back to the happy place again. You know, just not ecstatically happy.
What are you doing?
Is anyone ecstatically happy 100%?
Is that why that 7 was there? Okay. Right, these are the Goddess cards, so it's just going to give me clarification on the whole overall reading. And I know it wasn't very good, I'm really sorry, but I'm learning. So,
And I think my Kifinoki story was excellent.
can I get some clarification on all of the reading, please, Spirit? Get some clarification on all of the reading, please, Spirit. No, I can't, actually. Get some clarification on all of the reading, please, Spirit. It doesn't want to give. Clarification on the reading, please, Spirit. Don't make me pull them. Thank you. Is it upside down? Why is it upside down?
Are you going to read these upside down? Because you don't have to.
Whoa.
Oh, that looks good for a Kifinoki.
I've got a good timeline. I have a timeline. I have not actually a timeline, but I can tell you. Hey, my card. As of when?
What the fuck?
I will actually read that up the right way. She swore.
Oh, good reason.
She will tell you in a minute. I'm just going to read you the Goddess cards, which don't swear. Right, so first of all, we have forgiving and learning. So as you release and heal the past, you experience more love is in your present moments. So you need to forgive and learn. Doesn't say you need to forget, though. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And if you manifest, it will come quicker. Passion. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. God, he's a good-looking angel. Passion. Yes, I like the angel.
The reason I was in complete shock and let out a rather naughty expletive was basically because as she was laying down those love oracle cards, I got 2 aces. One after the other. Like, and that is like really good. Like, excellent. So,
Yeah, I apologise that the reading wasn't the best, but I am still learning. I'm still baby witch.
we are
But
learning
then again,
tarot.
she gave you the clarification on her cards. She knows what she's doing with them.
Everybody knows I know what I'm doing with these, don't they, Leah?
So she gave you basically the same thing. I gave you the same thing that she gave you. She just said it better. Because there's so many different ways to go with these. It's so many different
The
things.
thing is, I know where I am with playing cards. I've been reading playing cards for about 30 years, as most people know. And I do know what I'm doing with them.
And
So,
I might do another video using just the oracle cards next, because we have been pretty lame for a few
yeah, we've been very naughty.
months.
But then we have had good reason. We've had a lot of rubbish going on. And also, it wasn't payday and we were running out of supplies, weren't we?
Yeah.
Like, big
But
time.
I can give you a
supplies.
reading of just oracle cards, and I'll do that one after this one for you.
But what we can do, if you want, we can show you a spell in the next video. But we do.
The next video is going to be in about 10 minutes.
No, not that one. We need comments for it. Remember, so.
Mm-hmm. One of them was turned up the wrong way. Right, so we're going to cut this video here, and then we're going to do another one straight after.
Okay, Elves.
Are we good to you?
Well, yeah.
No, we're not.
We're
We've
going to see our faces
left
again.
you a long time.
So you will get to see us again in a very short period of time.
Yes.
See you in a bit, Elves. Bye.